First game of the year, the Panthers at home against a very tough Moline, a state power Moline. First, we start with the leadoff hitter. That's Laura Zobrist with a slap hit. Washington also got some good pitching. There's Tina Bullard and a great play by the shortstop Stephanie Ramsey. A 3-0-3-0 split today, Moline and Washington. Metamora and Streeter, we head out to the action this one.
Great softball rivalry today, Morton versus Washington. Great game. Washington's Tina Bullard was terrific. She tossed a 3-hitter. She gets the K right here. Morton's Katie Collins was terrific as well. She pitched great and fields great. Catches the line drive right here. She tossed a 3-hitter. Washington had the first chance to score a net king, the double, but she was stranded on third. And the big play of the game, the first pitch of the fourth inning. That's Morton freshman sensation Colleen McLaughlin, the only run of the game. Morton 1-0 behind the great pitching of Katie Collins. IBC at Metamora.
Thornwood at Washington. This one a split in 2 games. Game 1 went to Washington. We pick up our highlights in Game 2 there. Stephanie Ramsey drives in the run. But Washington loses the second game. They do split today with Thornwood. Metamora Redbirds softball.
At Washington, boy, Clint Reed's girls came to hitting today. Jessica Grog had an RBI single, RBI triple. Here she drives home Ashley Witherall. Witherall had 5 RBIs on the day. Later, it's Jessica Travis. She went 3 for 3. Washington wins it 14-0. Mid-State 6 softball.
A little later, Allie, you can guess it. Play sportscaster at home, Paul.
Strike out.
Good work. 2-0 win. Normal Community over Streeter today on the road. Big win for Normal Community. Washington at IVC. This one all Washington. It's Rachel Anthony with the RBI. This scores Jessica Grog. 7-2 Washington on top today. Eureka at Tremont.
Fiore and Notre Dame in a Mid-State 6 mid-illini battle. The girls getting a little tumble up there. Jessica Grog. Meanwhile, the double right here by Talissa Franciscovich for Notre Dame as they score a run, but it was a big day for Jessica Grog. She doubles in a run right here that Jessica Griffith scores. Then watch Grog steal third. When the ball gets away, she'll keep on running home. Washington's run into a 7-1 victory. Panthers win it at Dunlap. Dunlap versus Eureka. Eureka. Washington and Metamora, and early on, Metamora with the lead. Linda Saban on the squeeze will knock in Tara Tepke. Metamora led 1-0 until the 7th inning, but Washington finally got the bats going. Laura Zobrist had a big day, the base hit right here, and Tina Bullard pitches a shutout. Washington.
These girls do take soccer seriously, and they have serious.
Earlier this year, the Washington Panthers pulled off a real rarity, a softball triple play. Well, today, an even greater rarity. The Panthers pull off a quadruple play. That's right, a quadruple play, as in 4 Washington Panthers softball stars all signed to play college softball. The 4 Panthers looking forward to 4 more years of softball at the next level.
Yeah, I always wanted to go there academically, and then to get the chance to play there for their softball program, which is brand new. It's really exciting.
I'm going to Lake Forest to play softball and ice hockey, and that's one of the reasons why I chose the college, is because they have ice hockey.
Going to ICC because I really like the coaches and the players, and I really just want to play at the next level. So.
I'm going to Bethel College in Indiana, and I'm going because they have an excellent softball program.
Are most likely to suffer from the disease.
Softball game at the beautiful East Side Center. East Peoria hosting Washington. Close game until the 5th inning. Sarah Hammond doubles all the way to the wall. That will drive home 2, including Marie Leathers. Then Betsy Glover drives in Hammond, and then with the bases loaded, Denise Ireton clears the bases. East Peoria, big win, 9-0 over Washington at Metamora. Metamora. Speed kills. The Panthers using their speed to beat Dunlap. Watch Caitlin Maddock, little slap base hit to left field. Then it's going to be the extra special speed of Laura Zobrist. She had 3 hits, the bunt single. Later, Clint Reed's going to call for more speed. The double steal. Watch Zobrist coming home, will run over the catcher, and the Panthers run over Dunlap. 10-2. Washington's a winner. High school soccer now. The draft. Well, to high school sports now, the Washington Panthers this year sporting a new look. The Panthers have some brand new uniforms, and I'm sure you're going to like them.
The Washington Panthers' official school colors are orange and black, but the Panthers softball team has added a few colors this year. The Panthers wear orange and black and red, white, and blue. Yeah, the Panthers proudly wear a red, white, and blue softball logo on their uniform. The new uniforms designed by head coach Clint Reed.
After the 9/11 tragedy, I really wanted to put this season into a perspective and I thought about a lot this winter, and we thought somehow we're just going to get the red, white, and blue ball and make that the emphasis this season.
I think it looks nice. I think it shows a little patriotism. I don't think the orange and the red go very well, though. But I think it looks nice otherwise.
The Panthers do more than just proudly wear the red, white, and blue on their uniform. Every year they do some community service around Washington. This year they did it with 9/11 in mind.
We went out to Lindy's and we collected money for the Salvation Army. For the 911, we thought we'd give back for what they did.
Helping to raise money and proudly wearing the red, white, and blue. This year, the Washington Panthers are truly the patriotic Panthers.
We'll have a lot of high school softball and baseball. Let's head now to Washington for high school softball. It's Richwoods taking on Washington, and Richwoods hitting the ball well. Andrea Thompson, the clean base hit right here for the number 9 hitter. Later, it's winning pitcher Leah Taylor. She'll drive in Thompson. Big day hitting the ball for Megan McGann and Kylie Sullivan as well. Richwoods wins it 6-5. Thompson safe at the plate. To the Twin Cities now. Panthers hitting the ball today. Caitlin Maddock with a base hit right here to left field. Washington will load the bases in this inning, and then Jessica Grog will unload the bases. The 3-run triple by Jessica. Tina Bullard pitched a great game. Washington a winner. Morton beat Canton 11-1. To soccer. Completely different game at Washington, a wild hitters game. Jessica Travis right here, one of 17 base hits by Washington. Later, Rachel Anthony will drive home Jessica Grog. Washington needed every run. They win it 10-9. Wow. To the Twin Cities now on another one. Fan, Washington's the place to be this weekend. The Panthers Classic, and it starts with a classic game. Washington down 2-0 in the final inning. Jessica Travis drives in Jessica Grog with the slide. Then Rachel Anthony drives home Sammy Jo Kirk. She's safe at the plate with the tying run. Then Caitlin Maddock drives in another sliding runner. Washington wins it with 3 runs in the 7th, 3-2. Also at the tournament, Olympia taking the big mid-illini softball rivalry, and this one was not a 1-0 game. Morton hosting Washington. Morton's pitcher, Sammy Whitcomb. Watch this changeup. Sammy terrific tonight. Oh, that's good stuff. Sammy also had 3 hits on offense. Everybody on Morton hitting the ball. Leadoff batter Laura Johnson led off the game with a base hit, scored a run. She had 2 RBIs. The Potters scored 4 times in the 2nd inning. Sarah Ullman, the big hit, setting up Colleen McLaughlin for the RBI base hit. And Morton's a winner as we flash ahead to the limestone score. Morton wins this game 10-0. Morton wins it at East Peoria. Big day for Ashley Witherall right there. She had a terrific game for the Panthers. The base hit right here for Ashley. She'll come around to score when Rachel Anthony comes through with the base hit. Here's Anthony with the hit. Witherall the score. Panthers the win. 6-3 Washington. Tonight, Dunlap hosting East Peoria. This is a fun.
Heart of Illinois softball tournaments today. We start at Washington. Washington hosting a 5-team tournament. The Panthers playing Illini Bluffs. This would pretty much be for the championship. Illini Bluffs, Denise Harris there, inches away from putting it out of the yard. She ends up with a double, and we end up with a 1-1 tie into the 8th inning. And here's the Panthers. Big hit there by Jessica Travis, scores Ashley Witherall. 2-1 Washington wins. They go 3-0 on the tournament and win the tourney. Also at the
big day for the visiting Redbirds. Tara Tefke was the winning pitcher, and here she just misses the home run, hitting it high off the wall for extra bases. Later, Jill Meinhold will drive her home. Metamora is a winner also today. East Peoria beat IBC, and Bloomington shut out Normal West behind Ashley Spivey. In Washington, Olympia, the state's top Class A team, taking on Washington, and the Panthers are looking good. Ashley Witherall, the little ground ball here, but it's good enough to score speedy Laura Zobrist for the Washington run. Later, Rachel Anthony will drive home Jessica Grog. Washington scored 6 times in the 2nd inning and it held up. Alicia Brand drives in a run here for Olympia, but the final score is 6-5. Washington is a winner. College softball,
day for the host team Panthers. Laura Zobrist, one of 5 seniors honored before their game with Sacred Heart Griffin. Junior Tina Ballard gets the punch-out strikeout, one of her 4 strikeouts on the day. Sophomore Jessica Travis comes home on the wild pitch for Washington. Panthers lose this one, but come back to beat Mount Zion 8-5. Metamora swept Notre Dame.
4-zip. Normal West beats Pekin. To Washington, where Washington today is taking on Bloomington. Washington leadoff hitter Laura Zobrist, the base hit right here. Bloomington actually led this game 2-1, but then Washington exploded. Right here, it's going to be the base hit by Stephanie Ramsey scoring the runner, and Washington's a winner by the 10-run rule, 12-2. Today's senior day at Morton High. The Potters
4-3. AA girls softball regionals. It's Washington hosting Bloomington. For the Purple Raiders, Brooks Spivey singles over the outstretched arms of Jessica Grogg. Raiders had first and third but could not score, and Washington did all the scoring. Laura Zobrist, the perfect drag bunt. She had 3 hits, she scored 3 times, and leading Washington to a 12-2 victory. Baseball regional scores now. Limestone.
Washington, a good matchup between Washington and East Peoria. All Washington, though. Here, pinch hitter Caitlin Maddock paints the line, gets the 3-bag tag, and on that triple, Lori Thomas scores, Kristen Daney scores. Later, it's Jessica Travis at the plate. There with the RBI to left, that scores Sammy Jo Kirk. Washington wins the regional 5-1 over East Peoria.
A couple minutes. Stay
2 other scores for you. Morton, Washington, a doozy of a softball game. Our Jim Matson has a full coverage on that tonight at 10. 1-0 Washington over.
It also went.
Softball, forget the offense. A pitcher's duel, Washington versus Morton in the normal sectional. Great pitching by both teams. Sammy Whitcomb tossed a 1-hitter from Morton and did a pretty good job fielding as well, spearing the line drive right there. Bettina Bullard, terrific for Washington. She tossed a 1-hitter. Jessica Grogg, the nice catch right here. Now, no score into the 6th inning. When Bullard walks, pitch runner Sammy Jo Kirk will steal second. Washington's going to manufacture a run. Laura Zobrist bunts Kirk over to third, and then when the pitch gets away from the catcher, Kirk scores the only run of the game. The Panthers manufacture a run without a hit in the 6th inning. And how about Bullard? In her last game versus Morton, the Potters scored 10 runs. Today, she shuts them out. 1-0. Washington upsets Morton.
Come with the idea we're going to have some fun and just play to just have fun. And, you know, when you're playing loose, then things happen.
They beat you 10-0 your last game.
Yeah.
How does it feel today?
Feels great. I mean, I really didn't expect to win, and, like, I'm really glad that we did.
Washington now plays Normal Community on Saturday. The Richwood softball team
bunt the runner over. The sacrifice works, but Washington's Jessica Grogg alertly throws behind the runner at second and doubles her off. This time it's good Morton D. Catcher Laura Springer shoots down the would-be base stealer. Washington gets a late run. It's the only run of the game and wins 1-0. So Washington will play Normal Community for the sectional title on Saturday. Meanwhile, Richwood's beaten by Geneseo in 9 innings up in Galesburg, 3-2. Well,
our audio guy was awake back there. It's a Class AA sectional championships now. Normal Community playing Washington. Washington's Laura Zobrist, they're all-stater, the high hopper, but check out Allie Arnold. Normal Community's all-stater makes the play. Later, Zobrist, if the runner on comes up, watch Laura. She hits the ball hard, but right at Callie Grimes. Grimes throws to Lauren Matari for a Normal Community double play. In the 4th inning, Normal Community goes to work. Callie Grimes, the leadoff base hit. Then Kristen Lutz, the bunt single. She's hustling down the line, safe at first. And how about Allie Arnold? She pitched a no-hitter. She also had the game's big hit. Allie going deep for the 2-run double. Normal Communities going to the Super Sectional. They win the sectional title 3-0. Normal Community Ironmen.
This is awesome. I think we've come together so much as a team, and, you know, these are all, we have such a strong bond, and this is a really fun thing to share with my friends.
Extremely proud. The girls have been very focused all year. It's been a long season. We've had a lot of close games, but they still have some unfinished business they want to take care of.
Congratulations to the Ironmen. It's on to Champaign for Monday's Super Sectional. To base